This man is truly amazing to the extreme. Not only did he successfully create a shield bow integrated equipment, but he also attracted the crazy pursuit of the fairy queen. The queen even proposed to him. At the same time, the game official also launched a new abnormal status: broken arm. Once triggered, players will temporarily be unable to hold any weapons, which is almost a fatal blow to weapon-dependent classes. However, Jack, who relies on the bow and arrow for survival, is preparing to design a shield bow integrated equipment himself. Because the design is too advanced, he can only make it by himself. For 5 days and 5 nights, he didn't sleep or rest, and the forge fire never went out. When he finally walked out with the finished product, a metal-made light shield equipment was born. This shield not only has super defense, but more importantly, it has a set of precise composite bow parts hidden inside. With just a slight movement of his fingers, the shield instantly unfolds and transforms into a powerful mechanical crossbow. This equipment perfectly solves the problem of being unable to attack in the broken arm state. With this divine equipment, Jack rushed to the newly opened dungeon without delay. The dungeon is called the War Challenge of the Dead. It is a completely randomly generated maze full of traps. The task requires players to reach the 10th floor within 1 hour, which is an almost impossible challenge. At the entrance of the dungeon, Jack was stopped by a strange team. This 5-person team cosplayed the classic team hero images: Red Warrior, Blue Warrior, Yellow Warrior, Pink Warrior, and Green Warrior. They posed in a middle schooler style, but because they were missing a member, they couldn't form a 6-person team. Seeing Jack alone, they enthusiastically invited him to join the team. Jack thought that exploring alone was indeed very difficult, so he agreed to this group of live treasures. However, just entering the first floor of the dungeon, Jack activated his skill perception and discovered 15 traps, among which 4 were instant kill level. The warriors of the team were stunned on the spot. They didn't expect the start to be so difficult. When everyone was at a loss, Jack calmly stepped forward, prepared to be the vanguard, and commanded the other members to follow him on a safe route. With his superb thief skills, he moved freely among the deadly traps and opened up a safe passage for his teammates. The warriors exclaimed, "Jack is truly the husband of the fairy queen. His strength is really strong." At this moment, the enemies appeared. The 5-person team did not hesitate to fully output, showing amazing teamwork, and quickly cleared the monsters along the way. However, just passing the first floor took 18 minutes, and the 1-hour time limit was getting closer and closer. In the following levels, they encountered skeleton soldiers that could eliminate magic and ghosts that were immune to physical attacks, making the battle extremely difficult. At this time, Jack once again played a key role. He used his bow and arrow with wind magic to successfully deal damage to the ghosts. When they finally reached the 4th floor with great difficulty, 40 minutes had passed. Suddenly, a cry for help came from the side. They suspected that another team was trapped in the monster room. Jack and the warrior team rushed in without hesitation, only to find it was a trap. The door closed and a swarm of skeletons emerged. Jack quickly explored the traps in the room and then activated the Rain of Arrows skill. Dense arrows rained down like a storm, and with the cooperation of the other members, they quickly cleared a large number of enemies. The combined efforts of the 2 teams finally defeated the monsters. After the battle, a huge treasure chest appeared in the center of the room. The rescued team greedily rushed over, but Jack sensed danger and immediately stopped them from touching the box. The other team mistakenly thought that Jack wanted to keep the treasure for himself and claimed that they also had thief skills and could distinguish traps. Jack didn't explain much and just told his teammates to leave the room immediately. The Red Warrior sensed something was amiss and chose to trust Jack unconditionally. Just after they left, Jack revealed the truth. This was a double trap. The first was the monster room, and the second exploited human greed. No sooner had he finished speaking than the door slammed shut, followed by screams. The greedy team was instantly devoured. It turned out that only thieves with skills over level 20 could detect this trap, and Jack's thief skills were already over level 30. After leaving the dungeon, Jack formed a deep friendship with the warrior squad and made a promise to challenge it again. To reach the 10th floor within an hour next time, Jack began to design a set of lockpicking tools to assist his thief skills. With the help of a professional craftsman friend, a perfect set of tools was completed quickly. Just as he was about to replenish his arrows, a familiar figure suddenly appeared before him. It was the fairy queen. She greeted Jack affectionately as husband upon seeing him. It turned out that the queen was distributing contract crystals to new players but was harassed by a group of fanatical fans. They asked about her measurements, inquired inquired about her ideal type, and even made some outrageous demands. The queen, unable to bear it, directly summoned them to the arena and gave them death penalties multiple times. Exhausted, she came to Jack for comfort and even pulled out a signed marriage application. Jack was at a loss for words and could only offer her the freshly made meat buns to soothe her. The queen's mood improved as she ate the steaming buns. Looking at the powerful yet childlike queen before him, Jack couldn't help but develop a subtle affection for her.
ありがとう。あなた。